today's video, I create two perfect Wonderkids, but they start at different teams. We are going to sim season by season and find out which player reaches their potential faster, and does it really matter at what team you start your career at. And the reason we chose Barcelona as one of the teams to start at, because we just know Barcelona is so good at developing players. I want to see how Pedro does. But Newcastle is going to be the interesting one, because of course Newcastle are now coming into a lot of money. Will they be interested in this Wonderkid, or will they just let him sit there and do nothing? And now before we get started, I want to show you guys the mods, and as you can see, top left corner, Santiago, 99 potential, and that is the same for Pedro. But finally, let's get things underway here. Now, at the end of every season, we're going to move to each club and find out how each player is getting on. And now here we are at the end of season 1. Let's check out Santiago. And okay, he's going to buy 5 overalls this season. I thought he might have gone out on loan, but no, 5 overalls. It's a decent start. But now time to check out Pedro. How has he done? Okay, 65 overall. 1 overall higher than Carlos, and he's actually played 2 games for Barcelona this season, which is not bad. And now we're into season 2, and we're at the end of the summer window, and both teams have kept their Wonderkids. Interesting. I thought maybe they might have gone out on loan, but no, they're both going to stay at their parent clubs. And here we are at the end of season 2. Santiago, 71 rated, really starting to develop now, but still can't get a game. And now to check on Pedro. How is he? Okay, the same rating, 71. However, this season he hasn't played a game. And here we are in season 3 at the end of the summer window. Santiago and Pedro still at their parent clubs. I was interested to see if maybe one of them might have been loaned out or sold. However, there is one thing that I've noticed which is really interesting. Look at Santiago, look at his stats: 76 shooting, 41 defending. Pedro, 79 shooting, 40 defending. So Santiago is learning to defend more, whereas Pedro, he's getting better at finishing. And once again, here we are at the end of the season. Santiago, okay, 76 rated, age 19. This guy is, okay, he's played some games, 4 games and 1 assist. Okay, so Santiago playing 4 games this season. Pedro, okay, 76 rated, played 0 games again. Barcelona got Lukaku, they got Lewandowski, they're not interested in Pedro. And here we go in season 4 at the end of the window, and Pedro has actually made a move. Barcelona obviously decided to sell him. He's at Monaco right now, and 1 overall lower than Santiago. And that 1 overall makes a massive difference. Look at the values: 39.5 for Santiago and 18 for Pedro. And now here we are at the end of the season. So, well, okay, 82 rated, hang on, 46 games, 20 goals, 7 assists. This guy, this is it. Surely from now on, this guy just accelerates and gets better and better. Okay, I couldn't get a job offer for Monaco before the end of the season, but Pedro, okay, 79 rated. This guy has got to pick up the pace. But now for season 5 at the end of the window once again, both teams remaining at their clubs, but Santiago, I mean, this guy, could we see a 90 rated player pretty soon? I think so. And now at the end of the season, Santiago, yeah, this guy's smashing at the moment. 86 rated, how many goals? Okay, 48 games, 25 goals, 3 assists. This guy, he should be playing for England now. And just so you guys can see, Santiago is in Newcastle's lineup. He's playing games and he's in the starting 11. But now let's find out how Pedro is doing. Can he catch up to Santiago? And okay, 82 rated, much better. 41 games, 22 goals, 1 assist. Okay, overall, much better. And here we are at the start of a new season. Santiago still at Newcastle. Pedro, though, has made the move to Wolfsburg. Okay, interesting that the player that is kind of struggling has made multiple moves. But let's, of course, check out the values whilst we're here. Santiago, wow, 169.5 million. Newcastle sell him. I mean, did he have to sell him? I don't think they do. Pedro, 42 million. But now for the end of another season, could we see a 90 rated? Okay, nope. So close. 89 rated Santiago. Let's have a look. 47 games, 34 goals, and 10 assists. Okay, so Santiago 1 overall away from 90 rated. Pedro, okay, 85, starting to climb up a little bit. Games this season, 35, only 10 goals and 4 assists. And to be honest, this could be part of the problem. This is Wolfsburg's team. I don't know what's going on here, but Pedro clearly isn't the starting striker. And now for a new season, and take a look at this. Santiago now 90 rated, 5 overalls higher than Pedro. They both were the same players at the beginning, but started different clubs. Santiago is smashing it. And now here we are at the end of another season. Santiago, let's see. Wow, one of the world's best at the age of 23. 93 rated. 32 games though. Less games this season. Maybe an injury. 7 goals and 8 assists. Well, here we go. It's Pedro's turn now. And he stayed the same, guys. Like, really, this guy is really struggling. 35 games. More games this season. Only 3 goals, 3 assists. But I do feel quite bad for him because, again, this Wolfsburg team, they're not playing him at striker. He's just sat on the bench, but he did play a lot of games. And now here we go into our final season. Pedro has made another transfer, guys. This time to Borussia Dortmund. Santiago still at Newcastle. But I wonder, by the end of the season, can he reach at least 95 rated? But here we are in the final season. Let's see Santiago, and he's done it. He's done it. 95 rated, 24 years old, one of the world's best, 57 games, 33 goals, 12 assists. And also remember, Pedro made the move to Dortmund. Let's see how that worked out. Yeah, it's not worked out well. Let's be honest, this has not worked out well. 3 games, 1 goal. And I mean, looking at this Dortmund side, Marlon is clearly getting more games than Pedro, and I don't know why that is. But there we go, guys. We're going to finish this video here. Pedro, as we've seen, both players were identical, but started at different clubs, and also Pedro moving to different teams. It really hasn't helped him develop. But Santiago, 96 rated at Newcastle. This guy will surely be a legend. But if you enjoyed it, don't forget, drop me a like down below, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one.